Hey, what's up guys, Davis here, and in this video I'm going to be comparing the new Tecno Spark 40 Pro Plus right here to the Galaxy A56 5G right here in a speed test and RAM management test, as well as a simple general comparison. We're going to start off with the speed test. Right, so let's first look at the specifications. So the Spark 40 Pro Plus here has the MediaTek Helio G200 with 8GB of RAM, and the Galaxy A56 5G here has the Exynos 1580 with 8GB of RAM as well, so they're pretty much matched up. Let's close all the apps and restart this speed test. So starting off with phone, that's a tie, Zedge, A56 is first there. Settings, that's pretty much a tie as well. Camera, I think it's really close there, quality tie. But you guys can always make your own judgment, because sometimes I'm looking at the viewfinder and I miss the applications, but yeah. Instagram, I think that's a tie, fair enough. Chrome, that's A56. Play Store, A56. GG, I think A56 slightly, very slightly. YouTube, A56 still. Spotify, that was slightly faster than A56 as well. Master, that was fast on the Spark 40 Pro Plus right here. The first on the Spark 40 Pro Plus. And now let's go ahead and see the settings and see which one can edit better. So as you can see here, when it comes to Master, the A56 5G can edit up to 2 layers of 4K versus only 2 layers of 1440p on the Spark 40 Pro Plus. So A56 is much superior in performance. Alright, so that's for the Master. Now let's go to the games, starting off with FC Mobile. Right, so I think the A56 5G is faster here, though not by much. Right, so moving on to eFootball. And the A56 is much faster here, so far at least. Let's see if we can hold on to his lead. Right, so without question, the A56 5G is faster when it comes to eFootball. Right, and lastly, let's look at Call of Duty. Oh, not lastly. Right, so 56 was faster there, as you guys saw. right? So let's go on to the last application, which is 3D Mark. And the A56 opens this up faster, but as you can see here in the wildlife test, the A56 is much more superior. I just ran them recently, both of them yesterday, but as you can see here, A56 is almost, I don't know, 3 times, 4 times as good, and it's more stable, so it hits really far better. It's far better, but obviously costs almost twice as much as well. But all I can say is, as you guys have seen, when it comes to performance, generally you're going to have a better experience with A56. But let's go and see ROM management. You're just going to select random apps to go back to. Let's start off with GG. Both have it in memory. Instagram. Looks like this pack reopens that. A56 holds on to it. Which other one? Let's randomly open YouTube. Both hold it in memory. Go back to Zedge. Yeah, this pack reopens that. Samsung still has it. Master. Both still have it. Let's go back to eFootball randomly. Both still have it in memory. And 3D Mark, both have it. Call of Duty, both still have it in memory. FC Mobile again. Okay, A56 still has it. The Spark restarts it. And eFootball again. Okay, both still have it. So and then I will jump to lastly Zedge again. Okay, so by the looks of it, these two hold on to the most of the apps, but as you can see, the A56 has superior performance even here when it comes to ROM management. The Spark 40 Pro Plus has restarted a couple apps. A56 held on to all of them, so in that sense it's better. And generally you'd expect it to be better given it costs almost twice as much. So yeah, the A56, at least in my view, is superior when it comes to performance, as you would expect, obviously. Right, so when we move on to the general comparison, start off with the build quality. Build quality, I'll say that the A56 is much superior here in terms of the materials. Yeah, have metal, glass back, glass front, really nice. It's much heavier as well. Those are like heavy phones. But I'll say one thing, it does feel much more premium. It feels like a flagship phone in comparison to this Spark 40 Pro Plus. What I like about this Spark 40 Pro Plus is it has less of a camera bump compared to this big camera bump on the A56 5G, and it's also much thinner and lighter. Those are like that. Personally, I like the feel of this A56 5G. It feels really premium with these metal sides versus the plastic sides on the Spark 40 Pro Plus here, and the plastic back as well, so it doesn't feel as premium. So I like the fact that it's thin, and I like the curved pebble-like design I talked about, similar to the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus that it used to have. Yeah, I'll say for the materials, the A56 is better, and the Spark has a slimmer design, but the materials are generally better on the A56 here. So you can see how much slimmer the Spark 40 Pro Plus is. If that matters to you, yeah, the Spark 40 Pro Plus is much better. The other thing is this has a 1.5K display, so it should be sharper than this A56 5G, but in my experience, I'm not really noticing much of a difference. The difference between 1080p and this 1.5K is really not that big, and to be honest with you, it's not going to be easy for you to discern between 1080p and this. So I'm not seeing, like, it doesn't look like this display is much more better or much more sharper than the one with the A56. Like in real life, when I look at them here, I cannot say that it's an obvious difference. When it comes to the cameras, I will not even take too much of your time here. When it comes to the cameras, the A56 5G is superior. It has better optimization when it comes to the cameras, and also offers an ultra wide, which you don't get with. You can also record 4K on both front and back. I can only do up to 1440p on this pack right here. So when it comes to the cameras, yeah, A56 is better. I think for the battery, that's where this Spark 40 Pro Plus shines really. Has a bigger battery, 5200 mAh, and it's slimmer by the way, so Samsung could have easily fit a bigger battery into this A56 if they wanted to. And it also offers 45-watt charging, which is similar to what this offers in the A56, but difference is you get the charger in the box with the Spark 40 Pro Plus, which is really nice, and it also offers wireless charging, so that's a massive difference right there. And the other thing is audio quality, where the Samsung is much better. I tested both, and the speakers on the Samsung are way better. You know, deeper bass, clearer, you know, tones and everything. So I think that I would say where the Samsung is superior is the haptics. Much better here on the Samsung. Haptics on Samsung are much better. And the other big difference is the fact that the Samsung has 5G, so that's a big one for those that care about it anyway. So that's it for the comparison, I guess. The A56 is a much more better phone, but it also costs almost twice as much money. So the things that you miss out on really are the 5G and the ultra wide cameras, you know, the more superior obviously camera quality, and I also prefer One UI to Tecno's iOS, so even software wise, yeah. And the Samsung is more likely to get more updates for a longer time, almost 6 years. So Tecno doesn't promise what you get here, so but I think at most like 2 major updates versus this. So overall, Samsung is better as you would expect. And for the speed test, as you guys saw, you can make what you want with that, right? So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.